Hello, my name is Tim, my company is Sports and Touring, and we are performance Jaguar specialists. But with our Jaguar hat removed for a moment, we are also enormous Mazda MX-5 enthusiasts. Why? Well, because the MX-5 and in particular the late Mark III models are genuinely incredible. They are reasonably priced to purchase. They're incredibly economical to own and run. And as a refined driver's car, they are, I dare say, unbeatable in their class. We're constantly searching for truly exceptional examples, and I am delighted to say that once again, as we do no more than a very few times a year, we have found one. This is a 25th anniversary edition car, so one of the final production run of the Mark III, in, of course, beautiful Soul Red, with all of the 25th anniversary equipment and appointments. It's in stunningly good condition. We really do put so much effort into the condition of the vehicles we retail, and I am beyond excited to show you around. There it is then, the badge on the side of this Mazda MX-5 25th anniversary edition, which marks that it is number 869 in the limited production run of this special edition. A special edition which marks not only 2.5 decades of MX-5 production, but is a punctuation point, a point at which many would agree the MX-5 reached its zenith. Beyond the Mark III, as the Mark IV was released, people were very surprised by its styling, and there was a little disappointment in the handling too, whereas the Mark III MX-5, like this one, is renowned for its classic 50-50 weight distribution, its precise and engaging steering, the wonderful powertrain, the fact that the pedals are correctly set up for heel and toe driving. It is the most intoxicating vehicle to find yourself behind the wheel of. And I love every minute that I spend driving these wonderful sports cars. And this particular one, well, as you can see, the Soul Red paint is in stunning order. It's shocking camera work to have one's reflection in the picture, but it does at least illustrate to you that there's a deep luster and shine and depth to the paint on this beautiful car. And then we have these wheels, which we have freshly factory refurbished with a full chemical strip, hand preparation and powder coating in dark gunmetal, the correct paint for the 25th anniversary edition alloy wheels. And they are wearing brand new Kumo Extra PS71 tyres, and if that's a tyre you haven't heard of before, fine, it's quite a new tyre in the market, and it's the tyre that BMW Mini chose for the Mini John Cooper Works GT edition, which tells you everything you need to know about whether it's a proper performance tyre or not. The car here in front of us then, less than 19,000 miles on the clock, and running and driving just superbly. And you can see there the beautiful cockpit with the light stone leather, and we'll see in a moment the contrast stitching and the other 25th anniversary edition identifying features as we take a look inside. We'll supply the car, of course, with 2 remote key fobs and the owner's book pack. And opening the door, we can take a look inside at this beautiful cockpit. And starting the detail, perhaps, with the door card, you can see here that we have a beautiful door card in very good condition with this light stone leather with white stitching and the black leather with contrast red stitching, a feature of the 25th anniversary edition, as is the badge there on the scuff plate, which you can see is in very fine order. And the carpet mat there too with the anniversary logo, as we find as well on the headrest here embossed into the leather. And everything in the cockpit, as I say, is in fabulous order. This seat looks very good indeed, no wear and damage on the side bolster as you might expect. And sitting down into the MX-5 cockpit is a lovely thing to do. It's a beautiful space, clean and crisp design, very clear layout of controls. The ergonomics are very fine indeed. Looking in detail around us, well, between the two seats, we've got a useful stowage there. That's lockable as well, quite a decent size. Forward from there, we've got the armrest. Under that, you'll find the two cup holders, a place to put a pen or pencil, and a USB socket for charging your phone or connecting into the infotainment system, and an auxiliary audio input as well into the stereo. Forward of that, we've got the electric window switches and the manual handbrake. Of course, any performance driver will tell you that he or she prefers a manual handbrake because it gives you complete control of the handbrake on the car, as opposed to the electronic ones, which are either on or off. Then we've got the gear shift, and the MX-5 gearbox is a real beautiful piece of engineering. The engagement is very crisp and clean. It's short throw. It's a lovely gearbox to drive with. And it's a robust and reliable gearbox as well. People take these Mark IIIs and increase the engine power very significantly while they're still using the same gearbox and drivetrain, differential and rear axle and so forth. And that is testament to how well engineered the car is. Forward of that, we've got a 12-volt socket there, and the selectors for the 5-stage electric heating in the seats, and then the climate controls and the infotainment system. And in order to explore the infotainment properly, we will start the car up. As we do that, the key goes in, foot on the clutch, and there we are. The revs rise, the instrument binnacle comes to life. You can see that we've got the petrol gauge on the left, then the rev counter, oil pressure in the middle, and then the speedometer and the temperature gauge over on the right. And down here on the infotainment, as you see, we have the 25th anniversary logo there for a moment. Then in terms of the audio options, we've got FM, Bluetooth, auxiliary input, and CD player as well. No discs in this car just at the moment. Bluetooth telephony, of course, as well, and the satellite navigation system. Clear, easy to program with your destination, easy to interpret and understand when you're on the move as well. Then above that, we've got the controls for the roof and the hazard warning light switch. On the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, the infotainment controls, and on the right, cruise control. And then we've got the left-hand stalk for the indicators and headlamps, and on the right-hand stalk, the wipers. Then just in front of my right knee, we've got the airbag on-off selector and the selector for dipping the headlights when you load the car up. And then down below that, you won't be able to see them, but down there we've got the button to release the boot and the bonnet release as well, tucked away. It's a lovely space to sit. It's a very engaging car to drive. I love the clarity of the displays. I love how easy everything is to use. And of course, once it's moving and you feel the beautiful steering which Mazda engineered into the MX-5, and you're using that lovely gearbox, it's such a wonderful driver's machine in every possible respect. And again, you can see that the cockpit is in tremendous condition. Very few signs indeed that this isn't a much newer car. It has been kept really very, very well and in pristine order throughout. Now, you may know that one of my bugbears is convertible roofs, if you've watched previous videos that we've done. And what I'd like to do now is talk you through the roof on this MX-5. So we've got the two buttons there. There's a latching arrangement up there as well, but I'm going to spin the camera around so that we can watch the roof close first of all. So it's just a matter of pressing the button and holding. You'll see the cover folds out of the way of the stowage where the roof is kept. The roof comes out and folds into position very neatly and cleanly. The cover goes back down where it should be. That beep tells me the process is complete, and all I have to do is engage the latch and put the windows up, and we are ready for the rain shower that we can see ahead of us. Conversely, to open the roof, just push the release, pull the latch, and then press the button, and again the cover moves out of the way. The roof folds very simply down into its stowage. The cover moves back into position. That beep tells me the process is complete, the sun is out, and we're enjoying our top-down motoring. It's commendably simple in its design, it's elegant in its operation, it's quick to use as well, all the things which I think are really important in a convertible roof, and why I particularly love the MX-5 for the design of its convertible roof. It's a splendid thing. Okay, we'll switch the engine off and take a look in the boot. Just as we come towards the back end of the car, by the way, look at those beautiful twin chrome tailpipes, and look how fine and clean they are. That isn't because we've worked at them for hours to get them looking like that. That's because this car was very well looked after and arrived with us in that kind of condition. Anyway, releasing the boot with the remote there, and we can pop the lid up and take a look inside. And you will notice that this is quite a deep space. It's a wide space. It extends right out behind the rear wheel arches. And the best illustration I can give for this is that I followed a mother and her daughter on Facebook who were camping in France last year in their MX-5, and they had a photo of all their camping gear set up for the night. And an enormous amount of kit was going in the boot of their MX-5, and it really showed me that this is a very large and practical space. People have done all kinds of long-distance touring in these cars without problems. Of the various boot sizes in this kind of class of car, I have to say that the MX-5 is probably the winner for the amount and the usable nature of the space in the boot. And again, you can see everything crisp and clean as it should be. There are no nasty stains, no marks, nothing out of order here in the boot at all. It has been kept clean and correct, as one would hope. And then we can come around to the passenger side of the car, and again, looking at the door card, everything is in perfect order, I dare say, as it left the factory. Likewise, the scuff plate there, and the dashboard with the opening glove compartment there, in which you'll find, by the way, we've got these 25th anniversary pads for the seat belts. I've removed those because my personal preference is not to have them. We've got the little kit of tools if you do have a problem with the folding roof. Those tools enable you to open and close the roof manually, and in the little pouch there as well are the wheel nuts to replace the locking wheel nuts should you choose to do so. Again, the carpet mat and carpet and this beautiful light stone leather seat are all in stunningly good order. We'll move on next and take a look at the engine. Under the bonnet, and there is Mazda's 2-litre 16-valve direct overhead cam engine, producing just 160 horsepower and driving this car from 0 to 60 in 7.9 seconds. And those aren't particularly impressive numbers in the modern world, but to make that comment would be to miss the point of the MX-5 Mark III. This is not a very fast sports car, but it's an incredibly engaging sports car. And I can tell you that when you engage first gear and put your right foot to the floor and feel the power delivered through the limited slip differential, you become part of a machine which connects you with your journey and your driving experience in the most exquisite way. The gear shifts are crisp. Each time that you change gear and plant your right foot again, you do get a little shot of adrenaline. And this is a car which feels as though it's going faster than it is, and that's a wonderful achievement for a designer. Again, under the bonnet, you can see everything is very clean and crisp and correct. This car has good independent service history and is clearly in fine order. It's passed all of our inspections. It drives just sublimely well, and it is looking forward, I'm sure, to going out on the road with its next keeper. So thank you very much indeed for watching. It's been a delight to show you around this beautiful Mazda MX-5. We're Sports and Touring. We're just outside Andover in Hampshire, open 7 days a week by appointment only. You're very welcome to telephone, email or WhatsApp us if you've got any questions, or if you'd like to see this car either in person or by video call. It'll be a pleasure to send you a link to our Google Drive for this car. That's an online folder with higher resolution photos which you can zoom in on and PDF copies of important documents. If you've got a car to dispose of on your buying journey, we'll give you frank and honest advice about the best way to achieve the maximum value with the minimum inconvenience. And if you'd like to chat about finance, we can do that as well. We're authorised and regulated by the FCA, and we work with a really brilliant broker. Do please take a few moments to read our reviews in Auto Trader. I am very proud indeed of the things that our previous customers say about us. And I'll close by saying thank you again. Feel free to like and subscribe to us here on YouTube, and we will look forward to hearing from you very soon. Contact details coming up in a moment.